What's up, people? You know, sometimes I don't make a video because the depression and the shock that I'm in, I just get super critical about what I'm saying. I feel like nothing I say is entertaining. I'm just a waste of life, basically. It's hard to overcome that, especially when I can't even lift my head up sometimes when I'm just so angry. Now, the enormity of what happened over the last 3 or 4 days just hit me, basically, yesterday like a ton of bricks. First of all, I think I was telling you that I was going to be looking for some options, some nickel or some dime options on Friday. Now, the market makers didn't want to allow me to make any money, and none of us, of course, because a lot of the options that I was looking at had maybe 10 or 15 cent bids, but dollar offers. I should have been putting maybe some bigger bids in. Maybe I should have bought some stocks on the offer, but at the time, I looked like I was going to get ripped off, and I didn't want to get ripped off. But it turns out that I was penny wise, pound foolish, because every stock that I wanted to buy some options on made substantial moves. So there I was, calculating all the math and sitting there in the dismay of the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and I couldn't overcome that. So Monday was a disaster because the market had the biggest day in the history of the world, and I didn't really make any money. The only thing I made money on was the little positions that I bought Friday, like the Chesapeake and some GTI and some EXM. So then, Tuesday morning, I'm thinking, okay, here we are, the market's gapping up again. I got to be playing this fade. Went right to all the stocks that I had missed on, the NYXs, the Joy Globals, the MetLife, looking to short all these stocks. So at the open, and the Visa, at the open, I'm going short. And then nothing was happening. And then the market spiked down a little bit, and then I got into some more of the positions that I was in. I didn't want to go heavy, so I started light, looking to piece into a short position. So then I got heavy on the first leg down, and then looked like everything was going to reverse on me. So fear and panic once again gripped me. I covered all my positions for either small losses or small profits, put my head down to sit there and wallow in misery, and next thing you know, everything's tanking. So my day was already destroyed. I'm talking about 4 or 5 point moves in like 20 minutes, and I just sat there and missed it all. So then the rest of the day was a bunch of choppy nonsense, and I've got a few new guys in the office, so I've been training them. So I started trading 100 share lots just to show them what to be looking for. And of course, on those 100 share lots, I was trading like a master at the end of the day there, making 50 cents on this, dollar on that, but it meant nothing. So now I'm just going to be basically taking it easy today, and hopefully my cameraman's feeling better today. We're going to go outside and have some fun, because I got to get out there and relate with the public and see what they're feeling, because I'm kind of jealous. There were so many cameramen on the street over the last couple of weeks that I just wanted to go out there interviewing other cameramen. There were so many out there. I wanted to interview other people doing interviews, see what they were saying, because everybody was basically the same, just asking people how they felt and what are they afraid for their money and what they're going to do with their cash and what their plans are for the future. I want to take it to another level and see what they're really thinking and try to get them to bark it out, because that's going to be a lot more fun than just asking a few questions. Let's get people to bark it out. Let's get people to really unleash what they're feeling. Try to get some people to get angry on camera for us, because it's an angry time. People are not feeling good about themselves, about society. And also I want to see how people are feeling about the upcoming president election, because even though the polls are saying that Obama is in the lead right now, I don't care if he's up in the polls by 70%, he's still not going to win, because we still live in a racist nation, and when those curtains close, I would say half the people that say they're going to vote for Obama will chicken out, because deep down inside, I believe everybody's a racist. I know I'm insulting some people that are kind and are, out there thinking that this is the time America needs change. We're going to finally have a black president for our country. I, for one, will go out there right now and tell you that I'm voting for Obama. It's not a black-white thing for me, and I don't want another Republican in office. Okay, that's it. The last 8 years of our country have been absolutely horrific. And I want to go as far away from Republican rule as I possibly can. And he's the only Democrat out there, okay? I don't care what the hell he was saying. I'd be voting Democratic this year, just to give them a shot again. Let's see what happens with them. How much worse can it get? And, he's promising all these rules and regulations about taxes and how he's going to just try to tax the rich and help the middle class. We'll see. We'll see what that actually means. Because you know what? You have to actually give tax breaks to corporations because they're actually employing the middle class. But he doesn't talk about that. There's a lot more to it than just saying that you're just going to help the middle class. But it's a great way of trying to run for president when you're going to say you're going to help the poor, because half the people out there are going to be broke, basically, over this year and looking for somebody to help them. But back to the stock market, I can't tell you. I'm going to wait for Google. I'm going to probably wait for Friday to do some stuff. Google's going to come out with earnings. The whole market's going to be going crazy on Thursday night into Friday. I'm going to look for some stuff. But right now, I don't know. I just hope this country raises up. And how could you vote for McCain? Please. Please. Come on. The guy's he's like a robot, a crippled invalid robot. And he's just representing all that we don't want in America, I believe, right now. Granted, he was a war hero, and you got to give him credit for that. But if you see him in these debates, he looks kind of shot to me, all right? He's not altogether there. And if we want something, and this whole thing about change and this and change that, let's give the guy a shot. Let's see what Obama could really do. If it doesn't work for 4 years, we move on to the next guy. And I got to hope out of the 300 million people in this country that the next election, 4 years from now, maybe we'll have 2 more guys that could actually inspire us. As much as Obama has a great way of talking and all that, he doesn't inspire me one bit. I believe that, he might be out there for the common good, all that rhetoric that he goes through, but who knows? Nobody knows. But I'd rather give him a shot than McCain, okay? And as far as, Palin is concerned, she's a moron. She's a cute moron. And you know what? The funny thing is, we already had a moron for president. But he was moronic being pulled by people that were not doing well for the country. Who knows? Maybe another moron in the office. Maybe she'll be so moronic that she'll actually come up with some good ideas. Because like I said, we're at the low point of America right now. So it can't get much worse. So who really cares? I just don't want McCain as president. So I might as well vote for Obama. And I just hope that this nation just comes together and it would look good, that we could actually step away from what everybody thinks of us. That, we'll never vote this guy in because he's a black man. Because that's what other nations are thinking right now. So maybe that we could just say, hey, look at us. We did it. We're looking for change. We're trying to become a better nation. To me, that's what it represents. Maybe I'm just off base, but good luck to him, because I really don't think he's going to win. So everybody can poll all you want, but when it comes down to it and the curtains are closed, we'll see what happens. The gun-toting racist nation that we are will probably reign supreme, and McCain will be president. And you know what? Maybe he'll keel over and we'll have that lunatic Palin as president one day. Who knows? I don't know. All right, I'll see you guys later.